ATG Westfield is located at 910 Southampton Road in Westfield, Massachusetts. Having formerly been known as Patriot Freightliner, the location became known as ATG Westfield or ATG Patriot in 2019. One cool thing about our ATG Westfield locations is sometimes you're able to hear the fighter jets fly overhead. It's pretty cool. Take a listen. Having just over 33 employees, we're able to serve all facets of the ATG business, from parts to service and sales. When you first enter the building, you'll be met by our fantastic parts counter staff, Tristan, Mike, and Marilyn. They all help the customers looking to get their parts and their trucks back on the road. As we walk into our service center, typically we'll be greeted by Charles, who's not here today, so Jeff, our service manager, is taking his place. In the middle is Steven, who's actually our parts counter person, but somehow snuck into the shot. And then there's Nick, our warranty admin. Now moving into the warehouse part of Westfield, we're met with some of our drivers. Bruce and Mark, hard at work this morning, getting our customers' parts ready to ship. As you can see, the Westfield warehouse is quite spacious and has a lot of room for all of our parts. And on the left, we see Riley, who's one of our younger techs here and started a couple years ago as our apprentice and has since worked his way up to being a diesel technician at ATG. And this is Jeff. He's been with ATG over 20 years, and he's a fabulous face in our ATG Westfield location. And as we move through the shop, I want to introduce you to our shop foreman here in Westfield, Doug. Hi, Doug. And as we move more into the shop, we'll be met with Nick, who's working on one of our customers' trucks out of Chicopee, Massachusetts. And if there's one guy who's ready to get his hands dirty, it's definitely Joe. And how could I forget to mention Jim, who looks to be working on something really important in the back of the shop. So let's move along to the others. And then on our right-hand side, we see Angel and George, both hard at work working on some great Freightliners in our shop. And there's one more tech walking through the shop that I want to introduce you to. This is Jacob. He's our co-op here in Westfield, and he actually won the 2022 Massachusetts Skills USA Diesel Technician Competition. Jacob goes to one of our partner schools in the Westfield area. He currently attends Westfield Technical Academy, and we also partner with Holyoke Dean Technical School and Lincoln Tech out of Windsor, Connecticut. And I do want to mention a few people who weren't able to be here today with us. Dave, who's one of our hikers, Ryan, and Caleb, who are both technicians in our shop. And as we move back through the warehouse, we catch Lenny, who works in our warehouse here in Westfield. And here in Westfield, we have a great truck sales team with Jason and Christian. And lucky for us, they sit side by side in the newly renovated Westfield offices. Hi, guys. And did you hear me mention the renovations that were just completed here? When I say we, I mean this guy, Jerry. He did a majority of the work to get Westfield in tip-top shape for both our customers and our employees. And last but not least, there's Ben Goldstein, our parts manager here in ATG Westfield. Whether you're looking for a great parts staff, a knowledgeable service department, or some awesome truck salesmen, we really do have a great team here in ATG Westfield. And I thank you for checking it out with me. Catch you next time. Bye.